What's going on, good peoples? Welcome to another episode of Unicorns in the Basement. This is episode 9, season 2, but episode 9. And it's tired. I'm tired. It's early today. I know shot this early. Had a nice fire going, everything like that. But we're gonna be talking about our trip to Dominican Republic. We went out there for a wedding, which is pretty fun. Had some crazy moments, exciting moments, and nice moments. What you want to start at?
I guess just getting ready for it, or not even preparing or nothing. Just it was my first time going out the country, so I thought that was fun and exciting. So I wanted to, I don't know, I was excited to see like the vibes of the culture and being there. Even though we're going to a resort, but still.
I mean, a resort technically is like the country, but the resort the resort has like cultural things from that country inside of it. Like the food, the people, and stuff like that. And they do activities that revolve around the country's culture and that nature.
Yeah,
I like the going there. I didn't like coming back. Going there, we had like a small layover.
I was gonna say going there. No, coming back we had a layover, wasn't it?
We had a small layover going as well, but it was small. It was like an hour. Coming back, we had like an 8-hour layover.
No, yeah, it was. No, but also going there. Remember, before we landed, it was like the turbulence. It was like real shaky.
Like when we got there. We landed on DR.
Not landed, but like before we landed, it was like a lot of turbulence. It was like, oh god.
I remember the turbulence. I thought it was when we landed for some, but I do remember
it
the
wasn't
turbulence.
when we landed.
Yeah, like turbulence is not when you
land.
Yeah,
it was like before we landed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, is it a storm?
No, yeah, I do remember that.
I was like, oh gosh, but it was really fun though. Like, I don't know, the vibes of the island was just great.
No, it was not, and it wasn't like burning hot.
No, it wasn't.
It was just like a good hot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was funny because they're going to cocaine habits again. I swear. But what's it called? I thought it was funny because I've been to Dominican Republic before. Obviously, I'm Dominican, whatever. But I haven't been in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went, for me, it wasn't like the first time all over again, but it was just different going there in this time frame of my life.
Yeah.
And when I got there, the airport was amazing. I mean, the airport was nice, but I didn't like the check-in process. Remember, we had it was so scattered. There was no order. There was nothing. Everybody was all over the place. You had to sign little papers and all that stuff. And we couldn't even find a pen. And I went to the guy in the booth, and I was like, "Hey man, you got a pen?" He went like get the hell out of my face. I was like, yo, what's going on here?
You should be prepared.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening?
That was funny.
And then after we passed that process, I swear it was like an adventure when we first got it. We passed that long process. And remember, somehow we ended up, we was walking with the crowd, and it ended up being alone.
Yeah.
And we
was so weird.
We ended up in some other side of the airport.
I don't know the layout of the airport from the outside or nothing, but we were walking with the crowd.
Yeah, and the crowd just disappeared.
I don't know I don't know where maybe we were talking or something.
I'm
I don't know where
us and everybody else was too.
But I don't know where we stopped to go out this other door. You know what I mean?
I feel like as soon as we got outside, there was nobody around us.
There was nobody around us.
And then we had them suspicious workers that had the ski masks on and the glasses, and they were just staring at us. I was like,
what y'all doing over here?
Man, they scored us free lunch. I was like, man. Then
they was looking like, what y'all doing over here?
Man.
I was like, oh. It was almost like that section was closed off for them to work. You know?
Yeah. I don't know how
so they were looking at us and they stopped working
what y'all want?
Yeah, what y'all doing over here?
After that, we get to this guy. I call my sister. We get to this guy that I don't even know how we found him, but we found him.
I think he had a sign, right?
Maybe he had a sign.
I think he had a sign when we went to the correct spot that we were supposed to go to out the airport. I think he had a sign because it was for the wedding.
Yeah, for the hotel, the resort.
Yeah,
right?
for the resort. Yeah.
We get to him, then he tells us we walk a little bit with him, and he had stopped right here. Wait a second. So we're thinking he gonna call a cab or something like that. I'm thinking he doing something like that. And your man stopped was talking to the chicks and the ladies. I'm sorry, they was talking to the ladies and the locals and stuff like that. And then he stops and goes over and go get some food.
I was laughing because
he wouldn't have to go.
I felt like
and he didn't bring me back now.
But I felt like he was like one of those guys that he just know everybody. So like when he went to the spot, and I was laughing at this too because they had the food spot right there out the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey,
I ain't never seen nothing like that. They had mango, mofongo, salchichon, eggs, fried cheese at the airport. I was like, yo, what's happening?
Like right outside the airport. But I was laughing because he just seemed like the kind of guy. Like his vibe was like, yeah, and everybody. He's like, what's up? Like.
Like he wasn't at work.
Yeah,
he was chilling.
Like he was dapping everybody up, and we were just behind him, like, what's going on?
He just left us.
But he was like dapping everybody up. The girls was like saying hi to him. He hugging them and stuff, and like, oh, we get you some food. And I was thinking like, are we just chilling right now? Like,
I forgot about us.
I was like, we just gonna chill.
Then he gonna come back like,
right?
come on, follow me.
Yeah,
I was like, you ain't gonna bring me nothing.
Not even that. I'm like, we don't know you like that, and you like just vibing with everybody. Like, hey, what's up? And I was like, oh, this we on this time.
So we walk. Finally, he gets us. We get in Dominic Toretto's taxi car. We get in this taxi car with this guy,
man,
and he is such in a rush. He comes out here, he snatches our bag, just throws them in the trunk. He's like, get in. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we get in. And then he starts flying down the street on this highway, kind of. Yeah. Flying, it's like a two-way street on cars are going this way and cars are coming this way. Mm-hmm. And he gets on the opposite lane, accelerates, flies. And then like a truck's coming to us, like he's just like, boom, gets back on.
I think it was like to pass whoever we were behind.
No, yeah, but I'm like,
but
bro,
still, I'm like,
you can't be putting people's lives at risk like that. What's wrong with you? He did that like 6 times, and I was like, oh my God, we're not even gonna make it.
I was like, what's happening?
Then we get there to the spot, and
but I mean, again, we love. I know it's your own culture, but I love the culture. I love the people.
Oh no, I love it, but I don't love for my life at risk. No, they ain't got nothing to do. They ain't no shade, no hate, nothing like yo, you about to kill me. Oh, Dominican Toretto, I was like, wow, man. At least like ask, you guys cool, something. We don't know you, bro. You like flying. You don't know who you got in your car.
Right.
I might have, a person might have had a car accident before. You just traumatize them all over again.
Yeah, I agree.
But we get to it, and my thing is the reason the experience was a first time for me because I've been to Dominican Republic numerous times. Yeah. But I never went to a resort in Dominican Republic. I go there and I visit family, so I go with the locals, so to say. So when I went to the resort, that experience was still a first time for me. Mm-hmm. So I get there and I see the guy with the AK-47 at the gate.
I thought that was.
It made sense though, because
but. I was like, oh.
Visually, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, but I think too, because, growing up, I mean, never mind, I can't say growing up in America, because you never know when you're going to see AK. But I guess, like, to go to a resort place.
You don't go to, like, fancy hotels.
And people like,
you got a reservation? Like, yo, I just came for the breakfast.
I do.
Came for the breakfast. But,
all nervous, my name is.
But I understood. As soon as I saw it, it was like a, whoa, and then I go, oh, I get it.
Yeah, it was like after the it's like, all right,
Yeah. So we check in. That was cool. That was quick. We went to eat first.
Well, also when we got into the resort, I was like, ooh, this is so nice.
Oh no, it was real nice. It was what was it called? Dreams, right?
Yeah,
Dreams Resort. Yeah. Maybe it has like another name, like Dream something, but it was Dreams Resort.
I think that Dreams has a lot of different resorts, but yeah, it was nice though.
We get there, then we eat breakfast. It's a breakfast. I love the breakfast. It was just like it was just like everything I was hoping was there, and then something.
You was like, I'm at home.
They even had sancocho. I was like, man, sancocho for breakfast. I was like, man, they outside with this. The room was nice. It wasn't like extravagant, but it was a nice room. Like I wasn't planning on being in the room too much anyway, but it was nice. Mm-hmm. And then I love the infinity pool.
Oh yeah.
Because the pool the resort was big, and then the pool went around the entire place. Like it didn't stop, and it had little bridges you go under and stuff like that, or over, whatever the case may be. But I was disappointed on the beach part because we was in Punta Cana, and the beach is nice, but we was like in some kind of season with like seaweed comes to the beach.
It was seaweed season.
Yeah. So like not disappointed in the beach, like the beach was bad. But
it was that season. Yeah, the time frame. Yeah, but that's when we went. So
yeah, they didn't close it off, but it was like, yo, you can't.
Yeah,
the beach ain't really open. Nobody was really at the beach like that.
Yeah, because it was that season for the season.
Like you get to the edge and it was like all green and like, it just looked crazy. Yeah. And then they had that random pizza shop on the beach. Remember to the right?
I feel like I do remember that.
It was like you go in the you go like when you get off when you get off the pool area and you get into the sand.
I do remember
to the
that.
right, there was a random pizza shop. And they had the stone pizza. I was like, what's going on here? It's just random.
I remember that.
But no, other than that, I like the what was it called? My boy, I think his name was Ruben or something. That bartender.
Oh yeah.
That was my man's boy.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, he was like I think when you first met him, right? And he was like, you was like, what's up? Or whatever, and he didn't say what's up. He was like, hi, nice, nice.
No, that wasn't that guy.
It was
he said how he was mad at me because I ain't said okay. No, that wasn't him. That was when we went to the birthday dinner, or the wedding dinner.
Oh, okay.
And we got you the cake.
Yeah.
That was the wedding dinner for my sister, and we bought you the birthday cake. And that guy spilled hot soup on my back.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
That waiter, that nervous waiter.
It was just, and I felt bad because I'm like, dang.
I wasn't mad. He was walking with a hot bowl of soup, and then like somehow, like he spilled it right in my back, and not even like on my back. It was like in the little gap of my pants, my butt. Like he just poured a bowl of soup in my butt. I was like, yo, what was going on? And I felt bad, so I wasn't mad. And it's like, I wasn't mad at all because in my mind I was like, alright, man, we out here, we chilling, we having a good time, and, we away from home, we having a blast. This was like the third day or fourth day, something like that, and he just spills a hot bowl of soup. So I thought it was funny, and as soon as it happened, I went into, man, this is going to be a good story mode. I was like, alright, but the guy you're referring to, the Que Lo Que guy, he was there. And I went to the bar to get a drink.
Oh.
Okay. I remember it because we were standing at this table and I had to come around and go to the back. Mm-hmm. And I go there, and of course, I greet my Dominicans with, yo, compadre, que lo que es, but he at work.
Right, yeah, you have to be respect, like, professional.
I was trying to be professional to him, respectful, and create the vibe and get to know him, then go into it.
Yeah.
So I go to him, I say, hey, hola, ¿cómo tú estás? And he was like, don't do it. He asked me real quick, like, yo, I'm fine, where you from? I was like, dang. Hey,
You're like, forget all that.
Not even what you want. Hey, yo, bump that.
Get that. Where you from?
So I was like, oh, I'm from the Bronx, but I'm Dominican. He was like, no, you're not Dominican. I was like, how you going, man? How we starting? I'm just not Dominican. And he was like, no, tú no eres dominicano. And I was like, ¿por qué no? Like, why not? And he's like, because, you came up to me, you said, hello, like, oh, ¿cómo está? And I was like, what do you want me to say to you? I know he meant que lo que or que pasa.
Yeah.
I understand all that, but again, I'm still.
Yeah, it's like you're at work.
I'm still in very respect mode.
Yeah, I'm not going to the restaurant and be like, what's up?
I know these guys are at work, you know what I mean? You got a bunch of tourists constantly coming through and acting snobby or whatever the case, or some act nice or whatever. You meet so many people, and it was late. It was like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm sure he was tired.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go over there and be that nice customer, a nice resort resident that you meet and be like, man, all right, cool, that guy made my day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be nice. I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, nah, you was rude, Dominican. You take que lo que, and you just shook my hand tight. And I was like, so I explained to him, I was like, my bad. Tú estás en trabajo, yo no quería, para de respeto, I didn't want to disrespect you. So I was just like being professional to you. He was like, oh, okay, well now that's out the way. And he put his hand out, I was like, oh, pero que lo que es, dame un trago ahí, loco, por favor. And I'm like, yo, give me a drink, please. And then he started laughing and stuff like that. But I was like, what if I wasn't on that time?
Right.
Like, he didn't care.
He didn't.
But that whole situation was funny. That they went so far. So I asked him, I was trying to surprise you, which I did, but I was trying to surprise her. So I was like, let me go order a birthday cake. Because at that time, it was like, birthday, anniversary, people's wedding. So it was like a lot, and your first time being out the country. So I was like, all right, cool, let me get her a cake, make this whole thing nice and special. So I guess I guess nobody's ever asked for a cake. Because he was looking at me like, what? ¿Tú quieres un bizcocho? And I was like, un pedazo de bizcocho. I was like, no, not a piece of cake. I want a whole cake. And I was telling him, if you don't have it, it's cool.
It's fine.
But do you have access to a cake? And he's like, we don't got cake here, but I could get you one. So I'm looking at him like, what you mean you don't got one, but you gonna get me one?
It's funny because I would have took flan too, but
yeah,
I like it.
But you can't put, you'd be weird with birthday candle on flan and melt. So I'm chilling there, I'm like, man, this guy taking a long time with this cake. So then other people was coming to me like, hey, the guy's coming back with the cake. We just want you to know he's returning with the cake. And I'm like, returning? Anyway, the guy gets there, he put me to the side, he said, man, I drove, he drove like 15 minutes away from the resort. Like, he left work.
I felt so bad when he told me that. I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
Yo, he left work.
Oh my God.
He left his job, his post. And went and got he got a cake, bring it back, and then had them put the happy birthday choreo and all that stuff on it.
Man.
So I was like, when he told me that, I'm looking at him like, man, I gotta give you like a $600 tip or something.
Exactly.
Like, my goodness.
Yeah, but that was so nice.
No, it was super nice. It was super nice.
Oh my God, that was
so
so nice.
Me and Omar, we got together and we tipped him. We tipped him really good. I'm sure he went home like to his wife or whoever he goes home to. He was like, hey, I got him. That old cake, I gave it to him. His kid probably was like, one birthday cake, I'm gonna get you a bigger one. That was his birthday cake. But what should we call it? That was cool. Then, you know what's funny too? Being there. Well, I'm sure some people are curious. So just to knock that out the way. I mean, everybody know, not everybody, but everybody hear the stories of countries, DR, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think I gotta go into how beautiful it is. A beautiful place.
Right,
the room was beautiful. The resort was beautiful. The people was beautiful.
First time
the food was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. You want to see what DR look like? I ain't got no pictures for y'all to show y'all here. Y'all can go YouTube and look it up. But it was beautiful. We're telling you the experience.
Yeah, and this is our first experience, so because we went other places now, but this is our first time, so.
First time at a resort. Not my first time going to DR.
Yeah,
but first time at a resort.
So this was.
So.
It was great.
Another thing that was funny was when my brother, cocaine habits, my brother was like, there was a point where you went to sleep. Mm-hmm. Right? You were like, oh, I'm tired. I was like, where you going? You were like, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep, lay down.
I don't know what it, well, no.
I mean, we was on like the fourth day of alcohol and no food.
I'll say this, guys. The one thing about me, and I feel like a lot of people are like this, I have to take a nap. I can't just be up.
I nap on the plane.
Take a nap. I have to.
I nap on the plane.
Like in the middle or something, I have to sleep and get rejuvenate.
No, I get it. Especially if you're not a person that be partying and drinking consistently. You know what I mean?
I feel like too, it's like so much excitement going on because I'm so you're not working, you're on vacation, so it's so much excitement that I'm like, all right, I need to recharge, and go to sleep, and then wake back up, kind of thing. So. No,
yeah. So at that point, you was like, I'm gonna go lay down and go to sleep, and it was funny because so much happened in that 1 hour of you sleeping.
No, when I woke up and you told me like this happened, I was like, what?
Man, but the funniest thing that happened was I take you back. I walk you to the room and you do your thing. I come back out, and then it's like the music is blasting, and it was for some weird reason the whole resort was like in one section. So I'm thinking like, what's going on? I thought a fight broke out or something. So I got my sister, my brother, I got family members. So I'm like rushing to get back. I'm like, man, it's not like I'm here with 2 people. I'm here with a whole. I'm like here with a whole squad of people.
Right.
It's like at least 25 of us.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, one of the 25 got in the fight. So I'm like walking. I run across the bridge, and I get there. And I look, and I see my family around this boat. Like not a boat, but like a canoe.
Yeah.
Like a little canoe thing, like a kayak. I see them by a kayak, and then I see my brother sitting in the kayak, like pumping himself up, and I'm like, what?
Like what's going on?
In the pool.
What's going on?
And then I see some other person in a kayak, and they looking at each other, they talking junk, like, ah. So I'm thinking like, what happened? And mind you went to sleep for an hour, but I just walked over there.
Yeah, you walked over there.
So it was like 15 minutes. I walked away and came back in 15 minutes, and these
Yeah.
dudes somehow in 15 minutes the whole resort got together and pulled out kayaks out of nowhere. I didn't see one kayak the whole time I was there until I saw them.
Well, I mean, I didn't even see the kayak when you saw them.
You know, so they get that, and they having a race in the pool with the kayaks. And of course, my family is just, I don't know, I can't take us nowhere. We just dirty, like we ghetto, like we wrong. So my brothers, you know, they doing the thing, and the opposing guy, he beating them. So my whole family leaving. It was crazy. I'm standing on the bridge looking. You know, by this time I'm like, I'm not gonna go down there. I'm right there. But I'm like looking over. I'm on the bridge looking. These dudes, when they saw him losing, somehow they all just looked at each other, said no words, and just ran up behind him and started pushing the boat.
Started pushing the kayak. Like, no, he can't win.
I'm like, yo,
like y'all some cheating.
They gonna kick us off that resort. Like I was
y'all
like,
some cheaters, okay?
Man,
but hey, that's teamwork.
No, not only
they
that,
made it teamwork.
Yeah, not only that, it was memorable because that was
Yeah.
funny. I was like, yo, man, y'all so wrong for pushing that boy in that boat. I said, what is wrong with y'all? But what else happened there? Like, I might caught a headache.
No, yeah.
And my boy Ruben, he's like, you got a headache? And he started running around the whole island. Remember? He's like, I'll be back. And I was like, yo, what you looking for? He's like, I'm looking for sugar. I'll be right back. I'm thinking to myself, like, you didn't tell me out of all the drinks y'all making my day, you ain't got sugar?
I know, right?
I'm like, I know the drinks
but I guess it's syrup too. Yeah, like a.
Yeah, sugar? So
it was really.
He goes all over the island. I see him running from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant. Then he comes back, sweating. Like, I got the sugar, so I'm thinking to myself, like,
what you gonna do with that?
What you gonna do with that? Then he did something. I remember my parents doing it as a kid. It's like the electrolytes. Like it's like the original Gatorade. You know, he gets a cup of water, he puts sugar, and then he starts banging the spoon in the sugar, like kind of crushing the crystals to powder to kind of make it spread better. And I don't know what was in that sugar, but I had a mean headache because of all the drinking.
Yeah.
I drank that, and like a minute later, I was back, and I was like.
That's crazy because I would think that it would
Let me get 2 more drinks. I was like, I'm back.
Well, I guess, dang, well, yeah.
Because some people say salt water.
That's what I was thinking too, like
he
salt.
gave me sugar water,
but
and he crushed it. Then, you want to talk about the excursion?
It was something else that happened before that, though.
What?
I don't. Oh, when you came back with the pork chop sandwich or something. Like, you disappeared.
I'm mad you called it a pork chop sandwich.
I don't know what it was.
It was carne asada.
Oh.
I'm just mad you called it. I'm thinking about that song.
Yeah, I know.
That guy, he said, I put hot sauce on the pork chop sandwich. No, that happened.
You came back with that out of nowhere.
I disappeared for like 10 minutes and just came back with a whole long pork chop sandwich. Carne asada sandwich. No, that was weird. It was just a moment where I was like, I always do that. I have like my little moments where I break off from the crowd and just kind of like, I guess like just really take in and reminisce. Cause I'm not gonna go into it now, but I've been through a lot of things. My parents passing, all that stuff. So sometimes I'll be having so much fun that subconsciously I don't want to forget that I've lost so much, and there's so many people that are not here to experience things with. So I kind of want to break off and like. I know this might be cliche or dumb to some people, but it's like breaking off and like mentally or spiritually letting them know like, yo, I ain't forget about you. Like no, there's no, I'm just saying like, there's not enough fun, money or whatever in this world for me to forget you guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm having fun in your name. I'm trying to grow in your name, so to say. So I want to break off and just kind of be like, yo.
It's kind of like a meditation type.
Yeah. For me, like I guess you could call it like meditation. Yeah. Getting my chi aligned. Yeah. So like I broke. Anyway, I didn't get too sad with it, but I broke off for a second. So I'm walking around the beach, just thinking. I'm not sad. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm just like Man, you know, it kind of like changed myself. Like, man, you come a long way. Like, you lost a lot, you fell down 1,000 times, you've been hurt, traumatized, and you're still here.
Yeah.
So I'm there. I'm like, yeah. I look. I feel like a president behind me. I look back, and it's this dude with a book bag and a cooler, just walking, and there's nobody around. It's like I'm so far that the music sound faint. Like I hear it don't sound like boom boom. It's like boom boom.
Right.
It's in the distance. And he looked at me and said, hey, ¿qué lo que? I'm like, what's up, man? Where you going? He said, get a sandwich. And I was like, if I want a what? A sandwich?
From where?
I don't know why I say yes to him. But it's because, remember, I was mad. I was struggling. I kept on saying, yo, where's the food at?
Because they had the certain time. They
food
cut off
was on a timer.
Yes, timer. Yeah.
But drinks was 24/7, but food was on a timer.
24/7, yeah.
So when I drink too much, I want to eat.
Yeah.
So we was going on these timers, these segments where I was like really wanting to eat. So dude goes, hey, you want a sandwich? And I was like, yeah, I do. I'm thinking like he gonna bust out salami and cheese, little butter or something, and hook me up. Or cheese. I take a cheese sandwich at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just give me cheese and bread.
He go, I got you. He takes off his book bag, sets it down, pulls out cold meat. Well, that's not cold. I'm lying. He ain't get that out the cooler. He pulled out the cold meat. It wasn't frozen, but it was like cold. Like,
yeah,
you can
like
see,
chill.
he had ice in there. So I'm looking like, this dude must be awesome. He must work for the restaurant. He gonna make us go to somewhere, but why he walking around with the meat?
Right.
So he pulls out and he puts his book bag down. And he pulls out a portable grill out of his book bag. He sets out. He liked that joint in 2 seconds. Like, it was like it came out the bag on fire already.
Oh.
He like, bye. He throw the meat, bye. He starts talking to me. Hey, they're going through everything. Where you from? This is that. We talking. Like, I don't know how he did this, man. He took that cold meat and like, no lie, maybe 3 minutes. It was sizzling. He was sizzling. And I'm looking at him like, man, is he poisoning me? Like, what's going on right now? Like, why did I agree?
So
but then I smell him, y'all like, man,
that's not good.
I was like, little homie throwing it. I'm looking around like, there ain't nobody around here. Where's everybody at? The whole beach, like, I see just nothing but sand and water. So then he even topped it off bulk. I thought he had like a slice of bread from his chewing. He had the long, the pan italiano. I was like, oh. And he took it out. He put it on there, and I was like, he threw some seasoning on it. He could do that. He gave me a napkin and everything. I was like,
did you say? Yeah, I was gonna say you had to take a bite in front of me.
I was like, huh? I was like, and it was funny. I didn't realize this until I walked away. I was like, man, it was good. Thank you. I just walked away.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tip him or nothing.
Dang.
But I felt bad because at that moment I didn't have cash on me.
Oh yeah,
the cash was at the room because we was jumping in the pool so much.
Yeah.
So when we go to eat, I have cash on me to tip people. But I was in the pool and I just broke away from the pool and I walked away. I don't think I'm gonna run into a guy making sandwiches on the beach.
Yeah, makes sense.
So as I was walking away, I felt bad. I was like, man, I didn't even tip that dude.
Yeah.
So I went back to my room, got cash, and it I was on the beach like I was lost at sea. I'm hungry.
Where is he? Where is he?
I'm like, Julio! Where you at, Julio? When we was at Julio, I looked for this dude like crazy. I did not find him. It's like he was like an angel. Came
I was
through
just gonna say that.
because he just knew I was hungry.
Angel.
He was the hunger angel.
He came through.
He was the appetite
Gave me
angel.
some food.
And I was like, yo,
He's like,
Julio!
He was like, I heard you meditating about your family.
Yeah, my mom sent me on penny.
She's like, I got you, baby. I got you.
And I come back with this big sandwich, and everybody at the pool, everybody at the resort was just like, yo, bro, man, don't just like I just a sandwich. Like, where'd you get this sandwich from? And I was like, the dude on the beach. And everybody went, what dude on the beach? What dude? I like, yo, there was a dude walking with a portable grill and a cooler with kind in it, like, on the beach cooking for people, and they were like, everybody was like, bro, I ain't see one person cooking for nobody.
We know who it is now. Your mom sent a guardian angel.
It was good,
hungry.
man. It was good. And remember I had the cigar. I had the cigar, the sandwich, and my drink. Man, I feel like
I was like,
I broke away for another second. I had long hair at the time. So I'm sitting there with a cigar, a big carne asada sandwich, and my drink. Like all these hungry fools. Yeah, all these hungry peasants. Like these fools. Like, only a king get the sandwich on the beach. Man, it was good. Then my cousin's son was like, man, can I get a sandwich? And I felt back, and he was like 7 years old, little kid. I could tell he was hungry because the food wasn't open for like another hour or so. I was like, yo, you want me to break you off a piece? He was like, yeah. I broke it off. I gave it to him. I said, come on, get in the water with me. He said he got in the water. We were both here. He was both that's too big as that. And I was like, it's good. He was like, it's great. He was like, thank you. And his mom was like, oh, you gotta wake us down. I was like, yo, good, go away. We ain't sitting.
Go.
But then the excursion happened.
Yeah, then the excursion.
So what happened on the excursion?
And all this made us closer. And shut up. It was so many experiences
in that
first trip.
It was a lot going
that it was just like, wow. It's like it was just so
that excursion. I don't know why I was so freaked out by so many moments happening. I think because nobody was questioning nothing. One, I was questioning why we wasn't eating enough. I was like, we running around too much with no food.
Yeah.
Like when they gave you food, they gave you all you can eat food. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm sorry, if I'm partying, I need to be like eating, like partying, eating, partying like whenever I want to. Mm-hmm. The excursion, not to make this too long, but the excursion, how far are we in? Okay. The excursion, we break off, and they come to me like, yo, such and such booked an excursion. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Everybody meet up. I'm wondering, like, why are we meeting up at the gate? I'm thinking, could we get the beach right here? So I'm thinking, like, they're going to bring a boat or something.
Oh, at the beach.
Yeah, I'm like, the beach, where we going?
I see what you're saying.
So we all meet up at the gate. Then the most Dukes of Hazzard beat up van in the world shows up. And I was like...
And we all get in it.
And he going to hit the horn and do the cucaracha. And I was like...
And we're like, let's go, guys.
I was like, you know, it's funny how those cars like that in places, you never see them broken down.
Never.
But in the States, you got brand new 2020, the year we in, car broken down the street. I'm like, yo, that car got like sand and dust and sun heat on it, like, and it's still going. They put Tachitone grease in the engine.
I was gonna say too, that's because they probably work on it every day.
Every day. Even when it's not messed up.
Right.
It's like, they just polish something.
Yeah, they fine tuning it.
We get in this beat up van that looked like a kidnapper's van. And
I was excited.
It was all of us in there. I was like, man, he about to take the whole generation.
I was like, let's go.
We go. I mean, I'm excited, but you know, I'm one of those people that I party like this. Hey.
I know, you're very observant.
Hey, who that guy with it? I party very observed. I'm like, you ain't gonna capture me.
Yeah.
So
you ain't gonna catch me slipping.
You ain't gonna catch me. So, and this was a few months right before all those killings started happening. Remember the people missing and people getting buried at sea. This was like a month or two right before that started happening. Mm-hmm. And we was like in the same area kind of. So we get in this van, we all party, everybody's happy. I'm documenting everything. I'm recording. So if y'all want to see videos, I'll post them later on the page. And I'm there documenting everything. Like, all right, this was our last moments. You know what I mean?
Dramatic.
I don't know, we go through these dirt roads, boom. Then I feel like I blinked and looked forward, we in this all white building.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like a white hall that had no doors. It was just like
a white building, and
you just walked through it.
Everything was painted white. The sidewalk,
the floor was white, the walls were white, the ceiling was white, the chairs was white, the tables was white, the curtains was white. Yeah. I felt like, oh, so they did kill us.
Oh my God.
And we in heaven now. And you know, Jesus is gonna just come out and be like, you wasn't observant enough. You know, that's you.
Wasn't observant enough.
That's you in the ground. So it was this white place that looked like it was beautiful. Then we walk from that white building inside, go through the beach, and just this random little boat. Not little boat, but it fit at least like 15 people, 20 people.
Yeah.
We go in this boat. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, they all happy for us to be there. We get in, they don't even check like ID or reservation number, nothing. It was
I
just
thought
like
they did check something or ask.
maybe they asked
about
old boy
something.
or whoever
Yeah.
booked it, but I just felt like I remember me and my brother was the first ones to walk up to it,
Oh, okay.
and they just told us to get on. We get on this boat, you know. I'm sitting there, not even 2 minutes in. Drinks. I'm like, drinks again? I'm like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I wasn't drinking like that. I wasn't drinking like that.
And I'm sitting there like, again with the drink?
I was
And I love
refusing.
drinking,
No,
but
thank you.
I love drinking, but I was like, man, again with the drinks?
I was like,
So I'm like, all right, at least it has orange juice, so it's kind of like a breakfast drink.
it's mimosa.
Some mimosa. And then the liquor he was putting in it was like coming out of a random bottle. It wasn't like he had like Tito's or something. I could see what it was. He just had like a jug here and a jug here, and he was just mixing jugs. And I was like, man, he giving us gasoline and orange juice. So I'm drinking it.
But but I did like that they were like trying to accommodate, you know. They
Oh, no, I loved
They
it.
were like,
Especially
and
the
then
fact that
they started
my
dancing and stuff, like doing a routine. I was like, okay.
they did that because of your birthday.
Oh, I thought it was because like they just did it. Well,
Nah,
it was,
I
the
felt
wedding too. They knew about the wedding.
Yeah, but I don't feel like nothing about the wedding came up. I feel like they were
No,
all
they
chilling.
did. It did when we did the toast.
The toast was for your birthday.
No, it was.
Yes,
for
it
the
was.
wedding.
It was for your birthday. It wasn't for the wedding. It's in the video.
Exactly. I know. That's why I know.
When they did
I
the
was standing on this side.
pariba,
But that's why I know I was standing on this side, and your sister and her husband were standing on this side. That's why we were standing there like that.
maybe I didn't record that part.
You did because it's in the video. Anyway, y'all.
That's how much
It was a long time ago.
that's how much liquor they gave us, and no food. I don't remember it. I blacked that part
It was a
out.
long time ago, y'all.
But okay, so that happened, I guess. And then they did like dance for your birthday as well,
Yeah,
and then we
okay,
cheered you happy birthday, whatever. And then I go, you know, I'm like, y'all got anything to eat on this boat? I knew it was a stupid question. Kyle's like, why would this little boat have food? And he goes, yeah.
It was like, you
behind
always hungry.
behind the bar in the cooler. And I was like, he answered like,
He's like,
yeah, go behind the bar in the cooler. I'm like, I see the coolers, big coolers. I was like, oh, they got like turkey and cheese. I don't know what. I don't know what I was preparing myself for.
I was excited.
I would have ate cold salchichon. Anything. I open it, nothing but chips.
I mean, it's food. It's food. Like
Then-
you said, you wanted food.
Then the kind of chips it was,
I love that.
it made me so mad.
I love that though.
I love that as far as like, are we in that country in Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
I love it for the same reason you love it. But for a person that's looking for food, starving, literally
That's perfect.
starving, you tease him and you give him potato chips that in the front of the bag, the flavor said carne asada. And they were Frito-Lays. So it was regular salted chips with carne asada flavor.
That's why it was perfect.
Man, it was like a movie for me. You know how a movie when the guy picks it up and the camera's like on his face, so you can't see what he's holding yet, but you know he's disappointed. And I was like,
And you slowly
and
lean
the
down.
camera's like this,
Yeah,
and then it's like it moves and it shows you what he's holding. I was like,
I like it.
and I look
It
up.
was good.
I look up at everybody having fun. I wanted to throw everybody overboard. I was so angry. I was
It was
like,
good to me.
I was like, yo, these MFers, these mother.
Like, why couldn't you have the real?
Just give me the salted chips. Don't play with me like that. Like, I'm starving and you like, we got carne asada chips. Like, and I feel like that's what he said too, like something like that. Pedimos carne asada, papitas. And I was like, and I scrambled through the rest. They got all flavor, like carne asada, pernilla. I'm like, yo, you
Yeah.
stop.
I love that though.
I
was
do
like,
love
yeah.
that. That's dope, but not for that moment.
Especially like I know like in every country it's like their own. You
And
know.
I ate like 25 bags of chips on that boat.
Oh my god.
I was so hungry.
It's funny because I wasn't that hungry, but I think because he was drinking.
I think I was drinking,
You were
bro.
drinking.
And I
a
remember
lot.
Jackie was like, no, Freely was like, yo, where the carne asada chips at? And I was
Yeah.
like, they got chips in there. He's like, yo, but what's the one you had? I was like, Huh.
Gone.
You heard me? I was starving. Just talking about where they at. They gone. So, man, then anyway, fast forward, then they doing the I guess the excursion or they jump in the water.
Yeah, scuba, not scuba diving, but like
snorkeling.
Snorkeling, that's what it is. Yeah.
They take us to the end of the water. They take us to the end of the game.
Not the end. We were in the middle, like the middle of the ocean.
I saw the wall. The invisible wall. We get to the middle of the ocean, and I went into like a slight panic in my heart. Like I went left, right, up, down, diagonal, water.
Oh my God.
We was lost at sea.
No, you weren't.
And I looked around, I was like, oh.
I was like, oh yeah, in the middle of the sea.
We're in the middle of the ocean. And right when I'm thinking about this myself, he goes, hi, bye. Hi, he giving us this old gear. I was like, what? The old gear, we put it on.
That's when you get in the water, it's going to like chip.
Yeah. And they jump in the water. I was like, jump in the water.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, the moment I jumped in too, like, oh, we jump in, boy, everybody having fun. And I did the big mistake. I put my face in the water.
That's what snorkeling is.
And I looked down, and I was like, I saw all the seaweeds, and it was just darkness and pitch black.
It looked like an eel was just going to come up and...
I just saw a shark or something in my head. I was like,
hide in the seaweed.
And I'm like this swimming, looking down, and my imagination just went crazy. And I was like, look, I put my head up, and I was like, look around, and I was like, this is like the part in the movie where that one guy goes, I'm gonna go get something to drink. And then everybody's like, hey, so I was pulling them, you know what I mean?
Pulling them down?
Yeah, I was like, let me go back in the water. And that's what I told you, I was like, I'm going back in the boat. He's like, okay. And I was like, I'm going back in the boat, like, trying to bring you with me. I'm like, I'm going back in the boat. He was like, okay, go in the boat.
Like, all right.
I was like, okay, she did. Like, I'm like, so I'm standing there looking at everybody, cleaning myself off with that. And then everybody just swimming out. I was like, nah, I'm good, Playboy. That freaked me out when I looked in the water. I was like, I love that. I have fun in it. But I was just like, look, I'll jump out of a plane, but get freaked out by the water.
Right. It didn't freak me out. I was just like, this is cool. I like it.
No, but it was fun. It was dope. But then they docked somewhere, and it was like a party of boats. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like it's an island. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little island where the water had
low
tide. Like low tide.
Yeah, it was like a little island that we parked at. And then on low tide, everybody had like all the excursions that were there.
Yeah.
Parked all the boats. So they're like this is like the beach here, and then all the boats are parked like in a little oval shape like that. And everybody just got off, and the dude came with again, here come with Mo drinks. He came with a tray of drinks. And I was just like, they ain't got
I was like,
at least have, I know this is something to say to be in DR, at least have a hot dog stand or something, a salchichon stand or something. Like on the,
hamburger.
A hamburger stand or something, a hamburger. So you saw a store out there, it didn't even say I'm West Side hamburger, it said hamburger. And I was like, okay, I know I'm at. I read it and knew what it was. I was like,
exactly.
I was like, hamburger.
As long as you read it.
I was like, is that in English or Spanish? Free looked at me and said, both. I was like,
as long as you can read it, as long as you know what it is.
Got it. Then we there, we had fun. That's when my brother kept on popping up behind us in the water. Remember, he was like going on the water, he just kept on popping up like a little ghost.
Silly.
Then we went to after that fast forward, we went to the wedding. And that's when it ended for me. The wedding, because they stepped it up a notch.
They did. Well, no. You stepped it up a notch. You did that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. You did that
because... It was their fault because they stopped with the regular drinks.
No. You started playing the game.
They started handing out Mama Juana.
You started playing the game.
It wasn't a game.
It was a game.
It was a tradition I made up on the spot. You can't break the on-the-spot tradition. So I made up this game where the dude with the Mama Juana tray will come through periodically. He'll just show up like every 15 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. And I made up this game where, and y'all can do this at parties and weddings and y'all want to have fun with it. It was fun. Mm-hmm. So every time he came, whoever he came to with the tray of the drinks, you take 2 drinks, you take one for yourself and one for somebody else, and whoever made eye contact with you first, they got to drink it. And the thing is that when you make eye contact, you gotta walk with this slide shuffle with a drink, like a left and right. Like, shh. Y'all do that, shh. And then when y'all get there, you give them the drink and y'all cross arms and then you drink it. And I don't know how I made it a thing, but everybody caught on to it. Mm-hmm. Man, it got to the point.
You and your cousin, I think y'all was drinking the most.
We was going crazy, but remember he started bailing out. Remember he started hiding?
Yeah.
There was a
he was like, I don't want to look at you no more.
There was a point where he would come by and he'd see me like, he would have the pillow like,
please.
And I was like, I saw you. I saw you see me.
I saw you see me. So
he was sliding to me like, man. Then I don't want to say who, but somebody got so drunk that they were in the bathroom downstairs, completely naked in the bathroom, laying on the floor, and they came and got me like, yo, such and such is in the bathroom, butt naked. I was like, what? I run downstairs, I go in there like, yo, he on the ground, like, yo, it's so hot in here, man. I was like, oh my gosh, so I had to like barricade the door, somebody else walk in, I'm like, yo, what you doing? God. And he was drunk and hot. He was like, yo, bro, it's so hot. And he started throwing them over the balcony. And I was like, you gotta put some clothes on. He's like, I can't put that outfit back on, it's too hot. I was like, at least put the pants and the t-shirt. He was like, put it on, he come back upstairs. And the dude coming through the wah again, and he was like, hell yeah, he take it. They woke him up. But then he started throwing up again. I was like, yo. But he was in the bathroom butt naked, cheeks hot and all. I was like, oh my God, man, this dude is crazy. What is wrong with this guy?
I mean, but you had a moment too when we were in the room.
Oh, when everybody was trying to go to the club?
Yes.
Man. Oh, we skipped that part before we ended off. Like, we did go to this cool club.
Yeah.
That we like, man, we set the dance floor on fire. We danced probably for like 7 hours in that mug. Like, we were just dancing. It was like the DJ was throwing on every song right.
No, because you told him to. Remember?
Yeah, but no. The first time I was recommending some songs, but in between he was throwing good. The second day, he was trash with the music.
Because he didn't want to come to work.
Man.
He was like, I don't want to be here today.
He was like, yo, get out of here. In my mind, I'm like, I can't tip you for every song.
He was like,
I gave him $20 for like every song. I was like, I can't tip you for every song, bro. Get out.
He said, what song you want to hear?
$20 should at least get me a good 2 hours of music, bro. Like,
he was like, what song you want to hear?
He was like, the song who? Yeah, the one that goes, I got you. Never played it. I was like,
I got you.
And he looked at me, I'm on the dance floor like,
he like,
I was like, man, but
like,
yeah, that club was so cool and we talked about it so much that we hyped it up to everybody. Mm-hmm. So after the wedding, everybody wanted to go to it. Mm-hmm. And then it's your fault. It's your fault.
Because I want to go back and change my shoes or something.
You should have done like real club women do. They come with the dancing shoes.
Oh, they get the slides.
Or the nasty ones that be in there barefooted. You should have done one or the other. So she wanted to go back to the room and get some comfortable shoes because the shoes that she had in the wedding were too uncomfortable to go to the club.
And I wanted to change my outfit. I didn't want to go in that. I wanted to go in like comfortable. Because like, you know, at a wedding, I mean, even though I danced at the wedding too, but it was like a formal.
Yeah, you wanted to get more comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to put like shorts on or something, you know.
She took too long. Because she had to like pee and you had to like poop or something.
I didn't poop.
It wasn't an in and out.
But it wasn't in and out. You just laid down.
No. I wouldn't have laid down if it was in and out.
It was. I was like, oh, I'm going to put my shoes on and I want to change my clothes. But then
you're going to change your clothes.
He was like, I'm going to lay down. And then
you wanted to change your clothes. And when you went to change your clothes, I laid down for a second.
And you couldn't get back up.
That was the end of the trip.
And you were drinking for like 5 days.
I lay down. I clocked out. I remember everybody coming in there trying to wake me up. Everybody was coming in there trying to wake me up.
All your cousins.
Everybody was in there like,
all your cousins staying there.
I was laid. I was throwed.
They were like, done. He's asleep. What? Let me see. Let me try to wake up. I was like, y'all can try.
Man.
He is not going to get up.
I couldn't get up.
I was like, he's finished.
And then
like, no, he's not. Let me see. And I was like, all right, come on.
I even tried to make it work and get in the shower when you try to drown me. She tried to drown me,
He
people.
wasn't drowning.
I was in the shower so drunk, and I was laying on the shower floor, which is nasty. I was laying on the shower floor, and my elbow, because the drain didn't have the filter. It was just a hole.
Oh, yeah, it's just a hole, yeah.
So my elbow went in the drain hole. Like I was laying in that, so I was like in the drain like this. I mean, in the shower like this, and the water was hitting me, and my elbow was right on the drain. So the water started filling up, and I didn't notice. And I was so drunk that I was like going like this, and then there was a point where I slipped, so my shoulder was in the drain, covering it, and my face, and I couldn't and I couldn't get in the water trying to get out of the water because I was drowning in this much water. And then you come out with the Polaroid, taking pictures of me drowning.
He wasn't drowning.
I was drowning. My second nature tactical skills kicked in and saved me. You didn't save me.
He wasn't drowning.
And then somehow I woke up the next morning super refreshed. Because I was almost drowning. Like the drowning experience.
Because the water's in your lungs?
No, the drowning experience freaked the drunk out of me. Freaked me out. So I don't know how I woke up like this. Like nothing happened. No headache, no hangover. Like nothing. I was like so energetic the next day. And we woke up super early because we had to catch a flight.
Yeah. We woke up super early.
Woke up super early, got breakfast, said hello to everybody. Everybody was trying to pay for us to stay longer.
They were trying to pay for us.
But we had to leave, and I was like, nah, I gotta go. I wanted to stay, but we had to leave and whatnot.
Like, no,
if we could do it again, I would just be like, we're gonna stay a little longer. We're gonna call it out and bust it.
Yeah. But they were like, no, stay, we'll pay. I was like, dang, y'all gonna pay?
I could, they know who I is. They were like, yo, we're gonna pay for him to stay. I was like, But anyway.
I was like, your family, jeez, guys.
Just like, pay out of pocket.
We'll pay for y'all to stay. I was like.
So I was like, the flight back it wasn't horrible, it was just long.
It was very long.
Okay, it was like, we got to Florida, then we had that layover there for like 8 hours. And then we had a plane, I got back home, and that ended the trip. But it was great.
It was great. Our first time, like the first experience of going out the country together and everything, it was amazing. And it was like a wedding too, so it was more memorable because your whole family was there. That's why I think
it was the wedding, it was our anniversary, it was the your birthday. It was a lot going on that time.
Yeah, your whole family was there. Like I got to pretty much meet everybody, and even from the island.
Yeah, you met everybody that mattered, and maybe a few that. But I mean, they all matter, but like people that I consider really close.
Yeah.
Really close to your whole family.
Yeah.
But people I consider really close, and I wanted you to meet. You met all of them, and then some. So you met like pretty much.
Yeah, because then you had cousins that came that they lived in DR. They came there too, so it was.
I mean, but at this point, you met the whole family because then we went to that party in New York.
Yeah. Then after that, we went to the party. Yeah,
so New York and had that party there, and everybody else, you met everybody.
But but saying like that trip was more. It was memorable because of that. Like it was, and even your sister's husband's family coming together. It was like so many. It was so many people.
It was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was so many people that.
I had a good time though.
No, I thought I loved that trip because it was just. Well, one, it was my first time going out the country, but it was just so memorable. Mm-hmm. Because your whole family was there, and I don't know, And
everybody was turned up.
Yeah. It was such a good time. It was so fun.
There wasn't one person that that if they wasn't in the beginning, they turned up afterwards. But they were turned up from the beginning. Even when we would leave to get breakfast, they would turn at breakfast. I was like, yo, we just woke up.
We woke up and went into the turn up.
Yeah, I was like...
everybody was already...
And then everybody that was like at the club last night still showed up. I was like...
Man, that blew me away.
No, the best one was my brother... Remember a few nights before, we went to the club.
All night.
We was there all night. We left and he was still there dancing with the Russian girls or Albanian girls, wherever they were from. Mm-hmm. And... He stood there all night, and we went back. We went in the morning like at 7 a.m. to get breakfast.
No, you asked him before we left, like, you gonna be up in the morning? Like, you gonna be up?
He was like, yeah.
He was like, no, I'm gonna be up.
And I was like, okay. I'm thinking
he lying. He ain't gonna be up because he been here. We left late, and he's still here.
We left like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, he not gonna be up. Like
we go get breakfast, and we looking around. We like, man, he ain't ain't even make it. He came through. I was like, you finally showed up. He was my third plate. And I've been here since 6:40. I was like, what?
what?
He was like, yeah, I woke up at 6:40. What you talking about? Third plate. I was like, oh my God. I think he lazy
I was
beef in
thinking
there.
about mine, like, what kind of energy do you have? Because
That's that vacation
what?
energy. I had that too. I just
I
didn't
was
know that
like,
early.
what? I'd have been dog tired. Like,
Yeah.
what?
But that was fun. Go.
But no, to be honest, I would love for like a situation. I know like normally it only happens during weddings, stuff like that. People get together like that, but I would love to like do that again.
Man, that was
with, like,
fun. Go to the
family
Dominican
and all that,
Republic.
yeah.
Go to, if you go to any resort you want, but the one we were referring to that was fun, it was nice. It's called Dreams. It's called Dreams something. Maybe it's just called Dreams Resort.
But any resort, really.
Any resort is great. I'm just
resort.
saying, based on what I experienced, that one was great.
Well,
I like that,
that
and the
one
pool
was
and
great,
everything. I
right.
seen other ones in the pool. They don't line, but
Yeah.
for me the pool was everything because it was like so giant.
Yeah, I think any resort though, I think it's not about where you're going or
No, but
it's about who
Dreams
you're
is
with.
sponsoring us.
Oh, they are.
I thought they were. Sorry. Maybe they will after this.
No, I really think it's about who you go with, and I mean, granted, it was a wedding, yes.
Everything is about who you go with.
It's about who you go with.
You go to the wackest, most boringest place with the right person, and that's the next conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You can go there with the worst person, the greatest person to the wackest place and be great.
Yeah, I think if you don't go with people that you enjoy being around or that make you laugh or then it's just gonna be whack. I'm sure people. I mean, no shade to solo travelers, but even solo travelers, because
I'm sure solo travelers meet a person
they
and
meet people,
they turn up
exactly.
there.
You go there and then you meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, these people are so cool, whatever. So yeah, I think definitely it's about the company you keep.
I think we did that.
Yeah.
That's episode
It was great.
9 in the can. Throwing flame. It's hot? No. But appreciate that for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, follow on TikTok and Instagram, and all the good stuff. We'll make sure to pump out some more episodes real soon.
Also, if you have anything you want us to talk about, leave it in the comment section and we will discuss it with you guys.
There it is. And apologize if we was yawning during this. We shot this
I know
episode
like 3 times. I'm sorry.
We shot this episode first thing in the morning because we're somewhere and we had to leave. We were like, all right, let's do this real quick before we leave. So
yeah. So apologize,
but hope y'all enjoy the fire in the background.
I know, right? It's so illuminating or something. But thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see y'all next time.
Woo!
Unicorns in the basement.